Hello my fellow felines, this is KittyCatPWYarn here, and welcome to another speed build. And today I'm doing another installment of the A to Z build challenge, and this is C, so C is for Craftsman. And I struggled a lot with this build. Initially, I had like a completely different layout, and I got very far on it. I spent half an hour on it, and ended up just trashing it and building this one. So, needless to say, I do like this one quite a bit better than the first, and this turns out very cute. So I did have to cut out quite a few things because this did take me so long. I think I had 3 hours of footage total, 3.5 hours of footage total when I actually finished. So I cut out bathrooms, the hallway, the floor plan, that's what it's called. I actually end up changing everything that I'm putting down right now to lighter wood, so I cut that part out. I cut landscaping out. And there are some other parts I cut out too, I believe, but I tried to keep like the more important parts in, the parts I would want to see if I was watching a build. Oh, I cut out roofing because it took me way too long to figure out this roof, and I don't know why, because it's a very basic shape. And see, I'm doing lots of cuts, but I needed to make this video at least bearable for you folks to watch and for me to voice over, seeing as it is, what, 15 minutes long? Longer than 15 minutes? And, because, you know, I'm not necessarily used to doing really long voiceovers, and that's kind of the point. I try to keep my content under 15 minutes, or right around 15 minutes if I can help it. And this is one of the longer ones, so if you stick around to the end, I will indeed thank you. So here's a bit of me changing to the lighter wood, but you can see I changed everything because it took so long. All the windows, all the doors, all the columns, the foundation, the roof trim, and the spandrels, and the things that I put on every roof. Every pitched roof that would fit 3 of those, I put 3 of those. Because I feel like, I don't know, this might just be a me thing, but I feel like that is a very kind of Craftsman style house thing to do. I really don't know, maybe I'm losing my mind, maybe that's just me, but that's, like, whenever I see like 3 of them, I'm like, oh, that's a Craftsman house. I don't know, that's kind of stupid, but such is life. And here we are working on the kitchen. I really like how this kitchen turned out. It is sunken because your girl loves platforms. One thing I would caution you guys on, I didn't playtest this house, and the little like mudroom with the washer and dryer in it where you get out to the backyard, I don't know if they can actually get to the backyard through that. I honestly sincerely meant to playtest it, but I didn't remember until now because my memory is trash, and it has been a week. And I'm gonna get into that a little bit because I did take last week off, and I want to tell you why. Obviously there was Thanksgiving, but there were a few other personal factors as well. So like I said, I took last week off. You know, obviously it was American Thanksgiving. I'm American. Hello, I'm garbage. I feel like that's how all Americans, most Americans, should introduce ourselves, because to people from the rest of the world, because America in general is garbage, and I apologize for my nation, but that's completely besides the point. But it was Thanksgiving, so that was kind of part of the reason I took it off, so I could, you know, just like relax and chill with my household, only my household, for Thanksgiving. Another part was in the same realm. As some of you may know, I lost my grandmother in March. and this was my first Thanksgiving without her, so it was a very difficult day for me. So that was another part of the reason I like didn't want to like get on and just like be sad. My voice is kind of shaking a little bit right now, but I didn't want to like come on and sound like upset or anything. So there's that, and then I, some of you also may know, I have severe back problems, very bad. I am only 22. I've already had one back surgery. I had that when I was like 13, 14. I had scoliosis, so now I have 2 rods and 26 screws in my back, if you are curious. And my spine was shaped like an S before the surgery, and now it is straight. But because of the surgery I initially had, and because of the rods in my back, all of the discs under the rods are getting fucked up, essentially, and it's causing me lots of pain. So I finally got to my doctor, and she sent in a order for an MRI, and I had that done last Monday, and then I got the results from it back on Tuesday, and the results were anything but good. My back is falling apart, in short. In long, I have a bulging disc, I have arthritis in my back, and I have stenosis, which is essentially where things are like misplacing and then putting pressure on nerves. So nerves are like essentially being pinched in my back, and like I said, the bulging disc. And about a year ago now, I went to see a specialist somewhere else. I'm not going there now, but I went to see a specialist, and they tried a injection in my spine, like where you get an epidural, and to see if that would help the pain at all, and it did nothing at all. So then they immediately jumped to, oh, well, we're gonna fuse rods all the way down to your pelvis now. So that's what is going on with my life. I asked my doctor after the MRI, you know, what do you think is going to be done here? Obviously you're not the specialist, but what do you think? And my doctor thinks that I'm going to have another back surgery where they fuse the rods all the way down to my pelvis. And I'm not saying this for sympathy or anything. It sounds like my voice is breaking, but I'm just very tired. So I'm not saying this for sympathy. I don't know, I tell you guys everything, basically. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. So between that and Thanksgiving and the first Thanksgiving without my grandmother, and just the general state of the world, I wanted to take the week off. And there's another little reason. Actually, I've been a little uninspired as of late, and it's making me really sad. Though I think it's coming back, because I want to build again, and I want to, like, I'm excited about making content again. Not that I wasn't excited, not that I haven't been excited, but it's more, I don't know, I feel more passionate about it again, I guess. But yeah, so that's another big reason that I took off last week, because I had no videos prepared, because I am garbage when it comes to keeping a schedule, even when the schedule is absolutely incredibly loose. But yeah, anyway, I've talked through most of the build at this point, and there's one thing that I would really like to do if I did this house over again, but I don't know if it would have worked. I would have really liked to make the little hallway kind of thing behind the couch either raised or lowered. I don't know why, I just think it would make it pop, and it would feel and look really good. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but I just think it would be a cool thought. So you saw me split this one big room that I had into 2 smaller rooms. I just kind of felt it was too big to be one room, so I split it down the middle. And so right now we are making a little party entertaining room. And I don't know why I did this. I was going to make it a study, and then I had realized that, oh, we already have a computer and a bookshelf, so there's not really a reason for a study. So I made this one a party room. I could have made another bedroom, but I wanted something different. And then the other one is a guest room? Question mark. I'm not really sure. I like the thought of it being a guest room, but I also like the thought of it being a teenager's room, though it is very generic in the way that it's decorated, and in the way that, like, there's basically no clutter, and I feel like, you know, guest rooms don't have much clutter, and I feel like a teenager would have more clutter than what is in this room, and it's just, like, not personalized at all, so I'm a little flippity-floppity about whether it's a teen's room or a guest room. Though the intention was for it to be a guest room, so do what you will with that information. I don't really know. Like I said, it's very generic. We have a chair, a bed, a dresser, nightstand, some art on the walls, and a bookshelf. And then I put a rug in here, I think. I don't even know if I found one. Yeah, I put that rug in there. Then I put some... So, I don't know why, but this house has 3 stereos, I believe. Yeah, 3, because there is one in that purple room, there is one in this room that I'm doing right now, and then there's one in the living room. And actually, I think I might have also put one in the parents' room. And I know they're super, super annoying in game because, like, you know, they won't turn it off ever. But I grew up having, like, stereos around me. So I feel, and obviously they're a little outdated now because most people just have, like, music on their phone or whatever. But I grew up with them around me, and I feel I like putting them in a house. I like the look of them in a house because, you know, maybe it's hooked up to the TV. Maybe it's like a special system for the TV. Or, you know, maybe just a kid got like a hand-me-down radio CD player from his mom, you know? I don't know, that sounds probably silly, but that's why I use them. Though in this house, I will admit they are overused. And I didn't do it intentionally. I built this in parts. So I put them down like at completely different times, and just kind of didn't realize that I put like 3 or 4 of them down. So, you know, but here we are in the kid's bedroom. I assume that the kid that lives in this room is very like kind of geeky, but also really like good in school and stuff. And they really like video games. Obviously, they have a video game console and a TV in their room, like an old TV. Their parents are like, yeah, you can have this. I imagine he's like a tween, like 11, 12-ish. But I don't know. I mean, obviously you can do whatever you want with it, but that's just kind of my perspective. And I know the clutter that he has on his dresser is kind of weird, but I thought it was fitting. I mean, guys need hair products too, right? Y'all, I just did the thing where I space out on my phone for a few minutes in the middle of a voiceover. I'm so bad. I try not to do it, and lately I've been pretty good at it, but I heard my phone vibrate that I got a text, so I wanted to see who it was. And it was just my boyfriend asking me a question. I thought it was one of my friends, but, well, that sounds bad. I love my boyfriend very, very much, but I was hoping that it was going to be one of my friends that I just recently reconnected with. But that's besides the point, because it wasn't her, it was my boyfriend. Yeah. But now we are working on the master bedroom, and I put in a double closet because I realized this room was pretty big as well. So I was like, yeah, I'll just put a double closet in here for the master. That works, right? And it does. I like it a lot. This is probably my favorite room in the house. Maybe, I don't know. I like the master, and I like the bedroom, the bathrooms a lot too, because I use platforms in there to make lowered showers, like sunken showers, and it looks really nice. Though the main bathroom in this house, I don't know if you can use the shower, because I put a shower tub combo in a lowered 1x2 platform, so I don't know if your Sims can actually use that. I hope they can, because it looks really nice. It looks like it's like actually built in versus like having all the stuff around it. You can kind of see it right here in the upper left corner. It looks really good. I really like it. I hope it works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be really sad. So if any of you download this house and check it out, let me know if that works, because I really hope it does, because it looks so nice. And now we're working on the outside areas. There's not much on the front. I put some rocking chairs and some plants, or planters, in front, and then the back is where things get wild. Not really wild, but where we put more things. There ended up being a grill and a table out here. There is a yoga mat, a chess table, and the water balloon bucket thing, because I never use that, and I was like, you know, it works, I guess. I don't know, it was random. Oh, and I put an easel out here too, because I frankly was just looking for things to fill up the space, because there is a lot of space back here. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it looks okay. If you don't like the things, you don't have to download this house, or you could just delete some of the things if you don't like them. I don't know. But we should be moving on into screenshots pretty soon. Oh yeah, I put a card table down here too, because I just wanted stuff to do. And yeah, we are going to be moving into screenshots. So if you like this house, be sure to go ahead and download it on the gallery with the hashtag KittyCatPWY or my origin ID, which is KittyCatPWYarn. But I am going to go, so I will see you all in the next one. Bye, friends. If you like this one, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out some other videos of mine while you're at it.